studio as
What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to the MaddenBallerz YouTube channel and our Georgia State Dynasty. Last week the Panthers were on the road taking on Western Kentucky in a Sun Belt matchup, just edging out a victory. With under 10 seconds to go, Steve Smith scored a touchdown to take the lead, and the Panthers got away with a victory. This week they're back at home in the Georgia Dome to face off against the Troy Trojans. Will the Panthers come away with their second straight Sun Belt victory? We'll find out next. Trojans will start out with the ball on offense, and Finch will hand off to McLean up the middle, has the first down, stumbles, and down after a 13-yard gain on the ground. First and 10 for the Trojans. Man in motion, Finch hands off to Matthews, and Brad Williams is there in the backfield for the tackle. A 4-yard loss on the play, setting up 2nd and 7 later on in the drive. Already into Panther territory. This pass downfield to Barrett is caught. He's breaking tackles. Stiff arms a guy to the ground, taken out at about the 21. That's a 26-yard pitch and catch. Very next play, Finch will look to pass again. He's going to lob this one up to the sideline, and it is broken up by Alex Lowe. A nice play to come up there and knock that ball down. 3rd and 10 now for the Trojans. Finch back to pass, looking, firing this to the end zone. Wide open is Whaley, and he cannot come down with the ball. He drops the sure touchdown, and Troy has to settle for a field goal attempt here. The kick up and good, and the Trojans take an early 3-0 lead as we get a studio update here. Iowa taking down number 22 Kansas State 35-21. The Panthers take over on offense now. Steve Smith out of the shotgun here. Pass over the middle to Luther Madison. That one's good for 6 yards. 2nd down and 4 now for the Panthers. Out of the shotgun again. Smith fires. This one caught by Madison again, and he's going to get up to the 45-yard line. A 15-yard pass and catch. 2nd and 2 now on this drive, already in Trojan territory. Handoff goes to Matt Barnes up the middle, and he gets the first down, a 5-yard gain on the ground for the Panthers. 1st and 10 now. Smith in an empty backfield set. Fires over the middle for Terrence Flynn. He's got the catch and the first down. 13 yards on that play. Very next play here for Georgia State. Smith will hand off to Anthony Gross up the middle, cutting it back inside and gaining 11, using his speed to his advantage there. And the Panthers are set up with 1st and goal now from the 8-yard line. Smith back to pass, firing for Luther Madison. He's got the catch and the end zone, and the Panthers are ahead 7-3 here, halfway through the first quarter. The Troy Trojans take over now, down by 4. Finch fakes the handoff, throws this one up deep, lobs it up there for Barrett, and he's got the catch, and he's into Panther territory. 32 yards on the play. A big play there by the Troy offense. 1st and 10 now. Finch back to pass over the middle for Hill. He's got the catch and the first down. 13 yards by Pedro Hill. Very next play here for the Trojans. Finch will look to pass. Has all day here. Lobs it up deep, and it's broken up at last second by B.J. Allen. Holy cow, what a play by the cornerback on that play to come in there last second and knock that ball down. 2nd down and 10. They're setting up the screen to McLean. He's got it, and blocking ahead of him inside the 20. 10, touchdown Troy. 30 yards on the screen play from Eric Finch to McLean. And the Troy Trojans regain the lead 10-7 as the Panthers take over here. Handoff to Matt Barnes up the middle for the first down rush. Another 5-yard gain gives him 2 carries for 10 yards on the day. 3rd and 13 now for the Panthers. Smith back to pass, looking deep, and it is broken up by William Stevens. He deflected the ball incomplete, and Georgia State has to punt. Troy takes over here late in the first quarter. Pitch out to McLean. Oh, stiff arms defender, gets around that tackle. And the third guy finally pushes him out of bounds, but not before they get the first down. Second down and 3 now for Troy. Handoff to McLean again. He's got the first down and more, down to about the 26-yard line, 11 yards on that gain. And at the end of one quarter here, Troy's on top of number 6, Georgia State, 10-7. Troy trying to start the second quarter by capping off this drive with a touchdown. Finch keeps this one himself on the read option up the middle. First down inside the 10, 5, touchdown Troy, and they extend their lead to 17-7. Their offense is just bullying the defense of the Panthers here early in this game as Georgia State takes over down by 10. Smith's pass outside for Anthony Gross is batted down, almost intercepted there. Third down and 6 now for the Panthers. Smith looking and fires deep, but it is broken up by Kendrick Jefferson. Incomplete in the second time the Panthers have to punt here in the first half. Troy takes over, and Finch keeps this one on 3rd and 1. He has the first down and more. Ooh, hit hard at the end of the play by B.J. Allen, but he picks up the first down, and he stays in the game. 1st and 10 now. He'll hand off to Young up the middle. He has the first down inside the 40 of Georgia State. 14 yards on that run. 2nd down and 1 now for Troy. Finch looking to pass here, gets outside, fires back across the field, and it's picked off by Alex Lowe, and he's going to return this one. He's up past the 40, past midfield, down to the 40, and pushed out of bounds at about the 31-yard line of Troy, and the defense comes up big finally, and Steve Smith and the Panthers can come out on offense. Smith back to pass down the field to Terrence Flynn for 17 yards and a first down. 2nd and 4 now on this drive for Georgia State, trying to get points off the turnover. Smith scrambling out to the right, fires to the end zone, and wide open, tight end Donald Clark, 7 yards, and Georgia State climbs within a field goal of Troy, 17-14 now, as the Trojans take over on offense. Handoff to Young. He gets outside, cuts it back up the middle. Big gain by Barry Young, 19 yards, and this is a very offensive game here, especially by Troy, racking up the yards here. Finch back to pass on 1st and 10. He fires deep downfield, and this one's picked off by Jonathan Gallagher, and he's taken down there at the 15-yard line, it looked like. But his second consecutive interception there for Eric Finch, and Georgia State takes over the fly sweep to Luther Mass and gets outside and gets the edge and the first down there for Georgia State. Very next play here, Smith under center will fake the handoff, look to pass here, pump fake, and fire deep and wide open. Trevor Phillips, well, not wide open, but he makes the catch. And we're into Trojan territory now. 2nd and 14. Smith scrambling out to his right. And oh my God, what a throw back across the field, and what a catch. One-handed catch there by Trevor Phillips. Oh my God, that was a play, and that just shows the arm strength of Steve Smith as we hand off to Leach up the middle on 2nd and 10. He's close to the marker, the first down marker, but a flag comes in, and that will give us a first down. That's a face mask penalty. And Georgia State has 1st and goal from the 2. Handoff to Stephen Leach up the middle, and he makes his way into the end zone for the touchdown. And Georgia State takes the 21-17 lead here with under 2 minutes to go. The Trojans take over. Finch keeping it on the read option up the middle, past midfield, and taken down at the 48 of the Panthers. And they continue to roll on offense here. They just need to avoid turnovers. 2nd and 2, Finch back to pass, lobs it up deep, and broken up by Alex Lowell. His second great deflection of the day, on top of that interception and 2 tackles. 1st and 10 for the Trojans. This pass deep to a wide open Bridges, and Bridges down to the 5-yard line. 1st and goal, Troy. 167 passing yards already in this first half for Troy as Finch is back to pass. Looking, caught by Young, and end zone touchdown. Barry Young, and the Trojans take the lead back at 24-21. 35 seconds left. The upcoming kickoff here taken by B.J. Allen. Gets outside past the 20, up past the 40-yard line to midfield and out of bounds at about the 49 of Troy. And with 29 seconds left in this game, or in this half, Georgia State, with good field position, will try to get something going. Smith on 2nd and 10 hits Trevor Phillips for a first down play, 11 yards, and a timeout by Georgia State. Very next play here, Smith looking to pass again out of the shotgun, finds Terrence Flynn for the great catch. He went up high to get that one, and another timeout by Georgia State. So no timeouts left. 2nd and 19, Smith back to pass, back deep, firing deep, and caught by Trevor Phillips down at the 3. And that will stop the clock with a first down. They would eventually kick a field goal here to end the half and tie this game at 24 apiece heading into halftime.
Knotted at 24.
Panthers get the ball to start the second half. This game all tied at 24. Smith hands off to MaddenBallerz on 2nd and 4, and he gets the first down. The bulldozer of our team gains 6 for Georgia State. And looking at the halftime stats, both these teams just putting up yardage and putting up points on the board. It might come down to the last team with the ball to see who wins this game. 3rd and 11 now for Georgia State. Smith back to pass, dumps it off in the screenplay to Anthony Gross. He avoids one tackle, but finally gets taken down after a 2-yard reception, so not a big gain. And Georgia State opens up with a 3 and out. 1st and 10 now as Trojans take over. Handoff goes to Young. He breaks a tackle down the field past midfield. One man misses, another man misses inside the 20. He will go all the way, breaking 3 tackles on that rush. Barry Young with a big gainer there for the touchdown, and Troy takes a 31-24 lead. Georgia State and Steve Smith take over, handoff to Gross up the middle. Anthony Gross making his way towards midfield up to the 46-yard line, a 21-yard gain on that rush. Later on in the drive, it's 2nd down and 3 in Troy territory. Smith keeping it on the read option. He has the first down and more. Juke move, and he's down to the 36-yard line of Troy. He's got 4 rushes for 8 yards on the day. 1st and 10 now for the Panthers. Smith will hand off to Gross, who gets outside. He has the first down and more. Ooh, ankle breaker there. Inside the 10, 5, touchdown, Anthony Gross. 36 yards on that run, and the yards and the points continue to roll in for both these teams. We are now tied at 31 apiece. The Trojans take over, 3rd and 8. Finch's pass outside to Bridges is caught, and he makes his way to the first down marker. 9 yards on that catch. 1st and 10 for Troy. Finch rolling out to his left, fires to the sideline, and it's dropped by his receiver, incomplete. That sets up 2nd down and 10 now for Troy. Finch back to pass. He's looking, fires and hits Whaley, and Whaley has the catch up at midfield, and that will continue this drive for the Troy Trojans. Later on, they have 3rd down and 6. Finch back to pass, looking, and finally pressured and sacked at the 49-yard line. A 5-yard loss, and that will force them to punt. Patrick Smith with the sack. Georgia State takes over now in a tie game. Handoff to Stephen Leach on 2nd and 7. He'll gain 9 up the middle. He's kind of our dark horse threat at running back, having some big plays early on in the season. Smith now on 1st and 10, back to pass over the middle, caught by Luther Madison at midfield. 12 yards and a first down for the Panthers. 1st and 10 now for Georgia State. Smith will drop back very deep, fire it deep downfield, and oh, it is broken up. Nowhere near the receiver. It should have been intercepted. So Smith and the Panthers avoid disaster. 2nd down and 10. Smith goes back deep to Donald Clark this time, wide open, 27 yards and a first down for the Panthers. As you look at the replay here, the linebacker just did not follow the receiver downfield, and at the end of 3 quarters, this game's all tied up at 31 apiece. These two teams are all tied up at 31 heading into the final quarter. Smith and the Panthers in Trojan territory, and Smith finds Josh Everson over the middle for 15 yards and a first down to the 11-yard line. And on the following play, Smith keeps it on the read option up the middle inside the 5, taken down to the 3, and that's short of the first down, but 2nd down and 2. Madison in motion here. Smith will drop back roll out to his right, decide to take off, and makes his way through that one defender to the end zone for the 3-yard rushing touchdown. And Georgia State takes the 38-31 lead over the Trojans as Eric Finch and the Trojans come out on offense looking to pass, but he takes off instead, so maybe a designed run there by the quarterback. It gains a first down. Very next play here for Troy. Finch in an empty backfield set. Back to pass here, steps up, fires, and it's picked off by the linebacker. Jarvis Hall has the interception, the third one on the day for Eric Finch, and Georgia State needs to capitalize on that turnover like they did the last two. Hand off to Anthony Gross, ankle breaker again inside the 30, down inside the 20, inside the 10, pushed out of bounds at the 5, 42 yards on that run, and it's first and goal, Georgia State. Smith back to pass, looking all day, and he's trying to hit Terrence Flynn, but he cannot hang on to the pass. Third and goal now for Georgia State. Smith out of the shotgun here, looking to pass and firing for Flynn, but he cannot come up with it. The defender knocks it away, and the Panthers settle for a short field goal here, and the kick by Glover is up and good, and Georgia State extends their lead 41-31 here early in the final quarter. Eric Finch and the Trojans come out trying to get something going to get back in the game, and Finch will be sacked on the play. A loss of 8 yards. Jarvis Hall with the sack. Third down and 18 now. Finch back to pass again. Has all day, fires it up deep, and it is broken up. Alex Lowe with another deflection there. Coming up big in this game, and the Trojans have to punt. The Panthers take over with good field position, trying to run some clock. Second and inches. Anthony Gross will gain 11 down to about the 20-yard line. First and 10 here with the clock running. Smith will hand off to Gross, who gets outside and puts a nice juke move on him. First down to the 9, another 11-yard gain. And Anthony Gross, 162 yards on 15 rushes. Second down and goal, hand off to Gross up the middle, not even touched into the end zone for his second touchdown on the day. And Georgia State now has a 17-point lead. One last shot here for the Trojans, and it's second and 10, and Bridges has the catch, and their drive will continue. They need to score on this one to even have any shot at winning. Third down and 7 now. Finch back to pass, is going to dump it off to McLean on the screen, and that goes for a 1 yard, and on fourth down, they are going to have to go for it here. Georgia State can't celebrate just yet. Finch back to pass, rolls out to his left, fires, and it looks like it's caught by Whaley, but he is short of the first down marker, and Georgia State can take over. Third and 7 for the Panthers. Hand off to Matt Barnes to keep this clock running. He's short of the marker here, so it'll be fourth down and 2, and instead of punting, Georgia State's going to go for the first down and the victory, and Anthony Gross takes the ball for the first down, and that will seal it for Georgia State. They can celebrate their second straight conference victory, their third straight victory overall. Anthony Gross, 20 carries, 190 yards, and 2 touchdowns on the day. And number 6, Georgia State gets the victory, 48-31 over Troy. Taking a look at scores from other games around the country this week, number 1 Auburn defeats number 8 Tennessee 38-28. We will take a look at the stats from our game this week. Georgia State winning in every category here, 26 first downs, 256 rushing yards in the day, and winning that time possession battle. And looking at the players of the game, Anthony Gross on offense, 2 touchdowns, 190 yards rushing. Jarvis Hall, 4 tackles, a sack, and an interception on the day. And Georgia State has their first commit of the season, defensive tackle Andrew Brown. He wasn't very high on our list because we're kind of stacked at defensive tackle, but he's a 6'1", 310-pound defensive tackle from New Jersey, I think, and he is a gem, +5 overall to a 71, and he is going to help this team out. We beat out teams like Syracuse, Wake Forest, Michigan State, Michigan, Notre Dame for this guy, so we have our first recruit committed to Georgia State for the season, and we move on to Week 7. Week 6 was a bye week. And coming up, we'll face off against South Alabama. We come in ranked number 6. 4-1 on the season. South Alabama 3-2. We'll find out who wins in the next episode. If you like this episode, give it a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button. We'll catch you guys in the next episode.